For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. Also, I've got a new merchandise store, hats, hoodies and new tee designs, all available right now on the link in the description. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 19 of the Career Mode Road to Glory here on FIFA 17. I am ill, like proper, could barely breathe, sore throat, could barely talk, throwing down as many tablets as I can take without ODing, trying to get better, but I'm in a bit of a state right now, so the video will only have 2 played games and 1 simulated game today, and that will continue to be the case for at least tomorrow's episode as well, and maybe the episode after that. I am just not in the state to be recording for a long period of time at present, unfortunately. I don't want to miss any uploads, though. I don't want to let you guys down by not giving you videos, so you will still get videos in every single upload slot. They just might be a little bit shorter than they ordinarily would be for the next 48 hours or so, whilst I try and shake this cold/sore throat thing. I must have picked it up when I was at Cambridge United the other day, because it was like 2 degrees outside, and obviously stood on a terrace at football for 2 to 3 hours, and then I'm actually a mess. But I didn't want to let you guys down, so we're going to jump in. We've got Portsmouth away to start us off, and then we actually have a full week's break before the next game. That's a rarity these days. We're home against Crawley, and then we're at home against Grimsby. I'll probably simulate the Crawley one and play the Grimsby one, and then we'll be up to Newport, unless of course the FA Cup draw gets drawn in the meantime, in which case that will probably alter our fixture list. But this first game against Portsmouth is actually first versus third, although we are a long way ahead of everybody else in the league. So we're having an extremely good season, and we'll hope to continue that here with a game away from home against Portsmouth. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. Like I say, I'm still going to be able to hit every upload slot. It's just that the videos might be a little bit shorter whilst I try and shake this coldy fluey thing. But thank you very much for watching. I appreciate your support over this period of time. But let's jump into this game against Portsmouth. Alito. Oh, it's a nice through ball for Uche. Try and turn the defender, and then turn again, and then slot through Ben Williamson. We're in here, and we're going to lead after just 5 minutes. The perfect start here to give us a 1-0 lead after 5 minutes. Uche going one way, then going the other, and then the other again, and then slotting the ball back the other way. And Ben Williamson with a nice, tidy slotted finish, actually. When he was on his left foot, I'll admit, I wasn't confident. His left foot isn't that good at all, but he's tucked it underneath the keeps, and he's been able to give us a 1-0 lead early on. I just thought he was going to put it wide, but he's actually gone straight through the keeper and right down the middle of the goal. 1-0 Cambridge. Here's Evans down the right, trying to slow him down. We've done well, but Talbot keeps the run going. He might get the cross in. He's found Evans again. How is that a foul? How is that a foul? He's literally just walked into me. Thankfully, it was outside the box. If that had been given as a penalty, I might have lost my mind. Corner to come in, or cross to come in, sorry, but I've only been able to head that straight back out to Gary Roberts. He's going to lay it back here to Talbot. Someone has fallen over on the edge of the box. Talbot taking his time, running across the entire width of the pitch, and gets himself into a decent position. Evans cuts back to Talbot again, but the shot is wide of the target. 20 minutes in, still 1-0. Goes inside to Roberts, pulled back to Watmore, out wide to Evans. Good tackle by Blair Adams. Oh, Mediolito tried to just drop the shoulder and send the defender there, but it didn't quite work. Portsmouth actually beat us when we played them at home earlier on in the season. I think it was 2-0. I'm not sure. I would definitely know that we lost, though. So it would be nice to get some measure of revenge on them today if we can. And we're already 1-0 up in the early stages. I couldn't get away there with Lecco. I'm going to take this free kick quickly if I can. Stop them from getting numbers back. Williamson, there's a run around the outside from Berry. We'll get this into Uche, who's rolled the defender well. We'll go one more. And Furman, oh, great save by Ford. Very good save down low. Furman close to getting another goal, but not able to. We are 1-0 up still, though, and the longer that continues, the happier I am. Doyle into Roberts. Which way is he going to go? Still not sure. Into Evans. Good tackle by Blair Adams. Get it forward quickly. And Uche could send Ben Williamson away here. I don't know how fast Burgess is, but he's fast enough to deal with Ben Williamson's pace. But Williamson's tackled it off him, and Uche's in, and Uche makes it 2. A mistake at the back from Portsmouth, and we double our advantage. 2-0 on the brink of half-time. Ben Williamson just hounding the defender, gets it back, pokes it in there, and then simple. Open up the face of the body, finesse finish into the top corner. Uche makes it 2-0. It looks like we might be repaying the favour to Portsmouth here. They beat us at home, and now we're hopefully going to beat them at home as well. Oh, Alito trying to win it back here off Swanson. He tried his best, just couldn't outmuscle him properly. Bennett looking to race away. We know how fast he is because we were looking at him in the January transfer window, so we know we're going to have to be at our best defensively to try and stop him from getting in behind, but thankfully they've been pretty loose with possession there. He nearly closed me down there actually using that pace that we just mentioned, but we were able to get it away. Alito into, wasn't the best of balls actually looking for Blair Adams, and now Swanson could be in, but Leon Legg gets to tackle him and it's not good enough, and Will Norris makes the save. 25 minutes to go, Portsmouth making substitutions here, and we'll see if those substitutions are enough to change the flow of the game. Might need to make a change or two myself, actually, especially considering we now have a week's break until the next game so that everybody can recover. That's a good ball in, and Bennett went for the diving header, but thankfully for me, he missed it. Swanson to Evans. He's got the option down the line. He will use him. It's Clark, though, that can't get to the ball, but he has intercepted it, and still got it, and Evans is in, and a good save with his feet from Will Norris. Probably not enough time for Portsmouth to score 2, but goal difference could be very important with regards to the automatic promotion spots for them, so if they can get one back, I'm sure they'd love to. Their keeper is up here. I'm going to try to get this away, and Luke Berry's done well there to bring it down. Now, will Ben Williamson be able to get to this? I'm busting a gut to get there, and we have gotten to it. Just racing away now, and I'm going to try and score from here, and he's missed the target, but the final whistle goes anyway. Unfortunately, not able to extend our lead, but we'll take a 2-0 victory here. I think we beat them by 2-0 away from home, just as they beat me by 2 goals away from home. They had a lot of the ball, though, 61% possession. I didn't realise they'd had that much of it, but 3 points for us. Luton draw, and obviously Portsmouth lose, so our lead at the top will extend again. Notts County lose by 2-1 as well. Who else was up there near the top of the table with us? I can't quite remember. James Dunn is back from suspension. Let's have a look at the league table, shall we? It was Notts County, Portsmouth. Luton have really dropped off the pace. Where are Luton now? Luton are down in 11th. Wow, all right. Maybe definitely don't need to be keeping an eye out for Luton's results anymore then. We are now 17 points clear of second place with 12 games to go. We are going to win League 2 this season. I think that's pretty much assured. Still no news on an FA Cup draw, though. Still a couple of games to be played. Still continuing to train Will Norris, Navarrete and Jake Clark-Salter here, as you can see. Navarrete getting quite good, actually, with regards his agility there into the 80s now. Hopefully he continues to grow in other areas too. And we'll continue to try and grow him across the board in preparation for him becoming as good as he potentially can be, which is hopefully late 80s, early 90s by the time we get to maybe season 3. Perhaps he could be there by the time we get to the Championship. It'll be difficult to hold on to him at that point, but hopefully we can do. Youth players are still growing slightly, 79 to 85, 80 to 86. They're all in the early to mid-50s, as you can see there. No one really standing out yet, but there's still plenty of time for them all to grow. And we have some youth scout reports here as well. 66 to 92, we'll keep hold of you. 62 to 84, 71 to 94. Yeah, all right, we'll keep hold of all of those. We'll have a look at Mr. Turner's. Toby Turner, 70 to 82, I'm going to reject that one. 73 to 91, 66 to 86, we'll reject you. We'll definitely reject you, sorry Max, and you, sorry Lewis. And you are 68 to 92. Right, well, we've got a few youth prospects that look like they could be pretty handy. We have Crawley up next. And I think hang on, tournament prize money. That means the FA Cup must have been drawn, and we've received another £114,000. Fantastic. That will help the overall bank balance of the club. What is that looking like now? Let's have a look. So in the office, we have a profit of £29,000. Huzzah. Absolutely brilliant. Well, at least we're in profit. Right, who have we got in the FA Cup? It is Bournemouth. Okay, so I'll simulate Crawley and we'll play... No. Yeah, I'll simulate Crawley with my first team. we'll play Grimsby with my rotation side so that the first team players and my best players are fit again for the FA Cup quarter-final against Bournemouth. That's what we'll do. So let's go and simulate now this game against Crawley. Let me just check that everybody is in the starting lineup that I want to be in the starting lineup, because we have had a couple of people coming back from injury, but it looks strong enough. Mason's actually 62 rated now, and he's higher rated than Blair Adams. So I'm actually going to put him in there now, and we'll start him in the first team. He could grow to become quite the player. Still waiting for Connor Chaplin to come back from injury, but actually cancel. Let's put Bradley Halliday on the bench as well ahead of Blair Adams, and that will be the first team sorted. Connor Chaplin, when he comes back, will take Ben Williamson's place in the first team, but we'll simulate this one now against Crawley, and then we'll play the game against Grimsby, and that'll be us for today, and we'll play the FA Cup game in tomorrow's episode. I apologise that the videos are going to be shorter, but I am proper struggling to get these videos recorded, but like I say, I really don't want to miss an upload. So we will continue on. They're playing a 4-2-3-1. Crew go 1-0 up. Notts County are in front. We've got a yellow card for Furman. Wow, 2 goals in the 16th minute, and then they miss a penalty. We score, and they immediately equalise within 60 seconds, and then miss a penalty. That was mad. I don't think I've ever seen that in a simulated game before. 2 goals in the same minute. Mingoya scores his penalty off the bench, so we are 2-1 in front now. 15 minutes to go. Substitutions being made all round. Is it going to be a late goal? Yes, William Williamson in the 84th, and we win 3-1 at home against Crawley. That was superb. Pleased with that. Very much pleased with that. We'll have a quick train again, and then we'll head to the game against Grimsby and see if we can't pick up a third set of 3 points today. And go to Osadebe. Leko's there. I'm actually playing a 4-5-1 in this game because of my lack of strikers currently, thanks to Connor Chaplin's injury. But, surely Osadebe now 1-0. Well, we had a perfect start against Portsmouth, and we've had a perfect start against Grimsby. Yeah, I'm playing a 4-5-1 with 5 through the... 3 in the midfield, he says as he holds up 2, with 3 in the midfield, with 2 wingers out wide, and then just Jonathan Leko on his own up top. But Osadebe is going to give us a 1-0 lead early on. Oh, wow. I didn't realise it took that big a deflection off the defender. I've only just noticed that. Well then, perhaps slightly fortunate that we're able to take a 1-0 lead, but a 1-0 lead is exactly what has happened. We've got a corner after 10 minutes. Mingoya to whip it in. And up goes, well, we met, somehow he's able to come away with that. Not entirely too sure how he's done that. That pass was meant for Bradley Halliday or Connor Newton. Getting mixed up between the 2 gingers in the side. Mediolito might want to give that a hit, and he has done, but it's a comfortable save from Makio. Still 1-0 after 12 minutes. It's Vos. Oh, it's a good ball in, and Halliday can't get rid of it. He thankfully got something on that as it went behind for a corner. Grimsby looking to get themselves an equaliser if possible. That's a decent corner. Pierre Mingoya helps it away, but only as far as Brown. Can we steal it off him? Oh, Mediolito's done well. They've got 2 defenders back here, but Brown apparently is super strong. But Mediolito's stolen it off him again. We'll knock it long this time, and then try and get this through here to Leko. Poke that to Osadebe, and I was just about to turn to try and get it back to Jonathan Leko when he's got the tackle in. Game getting a bit stretched here. Going from one end to the other. Summerfield. Bradley Halliday with him. Summerfield turns again. Can he get a cross in? He can, and it's a half-decent one too. Connor Newton missed the header. Mediolito, actually, let's just let that go out for my throw. All right, toe poke it over the line for theirs, if you like. Vos will get the opportunity to throw the ball in. He's going to go back deep here towards Davies. Inside to Berrett. Half an hour in now. Are they going to create something else? Nice ball out wide. They seem to be getting quite handy at getting the ball out wide and putting crosses in, and Norris couldn't keep that. That's terrible goalkeeping. That is awful goalkeeping. Grimsby equalise in the 30th minute because Will Norris can't deal with a very, very simple cross. That's pretty frustrating. We're pegged back. It's Mingoya. Connor Newton pointing for it and letting me know where he wants it, and we will give it to him. I just need to keep away from these defenders. I'll look for Pierre Mingoya there. Try and quickly turn. He's done nicely. He's done that nicely, sorry. And that's a decent cross. Osadebe underneath it. Yeah, that's not the best header you've ever seen. Still 1-1 5 minutes before half-time. Osadebe. Poke that there for James Dunn, of all people, arriving in the box. Pull it back here to Mediolito. Lay that off to... Oh, it's Bradley Halliday. I thought it was Connor Newton. James Dunn underneath this, trying to put the keeper off, but it's a simple claim. We're going to be going in at the break with the scoreline tied, a goal apiece. Davies. Oh, it's nicely done. Poke to Omar Bogle in the box here. Bogle, a very good goal scorer in real life. That's perfectly weighted for Beret, who hits the post. Mingoya does just enough to outmuscle the man and then gets very lucky, actually, with the rebound. But wow, Grimsby just inches away from taking a 2-1 lead in this tie. Got me on the back foot here at the start of the second half. Maybe this might not be as easy a victory as I was hoping it was going to be, especially if the referee is going to continue to get in the way. But we'll send Mediolito away down this left-hand side. Osadebe is the man in the middle. Leko is arriving too. We'll cross it in, looking for Osadebe, but it's headed away by the defender, and we'll stay at 1-0 for now. No, 1-1, sorry. Furman to Leko. Go back to Furman. I'm tempted to give it a long shot with Dean Furman because we know how good his right foot is. Drawn a good save out of the keeper. Just under half an hour to go now. Furman's come on here as a substitute in this second half. Hoping to freshen things up to try. Get myself another goal. James Dunn will strike this, but I wish I hadn't. Although it took a deflection apparently, so maybe it wasn't quite as bad an effort as it initially appeared. That corner's come in. Brown is going to get it down. Furman struggling with him, and Brown will get it away, unfortunately. Right, 25 minutes to go now. Don't lose this, Ches. There we go. And we are still at 1-1. Colson looking for Dunn. It will reach Leko. Now, we will have maybe one final chance to get ourselves a goal to win this game. No, we won't have a final chance to win this game. The referee blows his whistle as I'm building something. A 1-1 draw then at home against Grimsby Town. Fair play to them. They gave me a really tough game. Didn't have that many chances, but I just couldn't break them down enough to score a second goal. So fair play. We only get the single point from that one, but we will take the 6 points from the previous two games and the one from that. Luton actually beat Portsmouth by 3-0. So Portsmouth in a really bad run of form right now. We clearly just played them at the right time to get the result we did because we know they're an extremely good team. Press conference is available for the FA Cup game, but in this next game that will be at the beginning of tomorrow's episode, we will be playing Premier League opposition for the very first time. Not the biggest of Premier League sides, it's Bournemouth, but still a Premier League team nonetheless. So it will be a massive test. We'll have to wait and see how we get on. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. Send me some cold and flu medicine if you can, and I'll see you next time.